coming. Obviously it's no secret, we're here to announce the new coach of the Redbacks for the next 3 years. From my position, I'm delighted that our #1 candidate accepted the job and will be on board to lead the Redbacks over the next 3 years of the job. I'll introduce Darren Berry.
Thanks, Jamie. Look, all I'd like to say from the outset is that I'm delighted to accept this position offered to me by the South Australian Cricket Association. My recent involvement with the Champions League and obviously the Big Bash has been a very positive one, and I'm certainly looking forward to working with this group of players over the next 3 years.
Darren, obviously you had some great success with the 2020 side. I guess given the disappointment of the 4-day season for the Redbacks this year and the 1-day season, you'd be hoping to transfer those ideas to those forms of the game?
Look, undoubtedly, and as I said, I think the talent is here within this group. Unfortunately, the results outside of the shorter version haven't gone how anyone would have liked, I'm sure, and that is a big challenge. I don't shy away from that, and I certainly don't have a magic wand that I'm going to wave. It's going to take a period of time, but I believe the education process that I put in place in the 2020 will be held in good stead for other versions of the game. On
the same day that you've been announced as the Redbacks coach, Queensland have announced Darren Lane, a good mate of yours. Have you exchanged messages or something and said, mate, well done, hopefully beat you again when I take over next year?
No, I haven't spoken to Darren today at all, but we've spoken throughout the 2020 Big Bash significantly about where our careers were heading, and obviously, both career coaches. So, but I haven't spoken with him today, no.
Darren, we've had a few false starts over the past decade or so with rebirths and energy thinking that things are going to change. What can you say to Redbacks fans to really make them believe that this is a new era starting out?
Yeah, look, once again, you're absolutely right, and it's not just a short-term thing. It probably has been a fair period of time where success hasn't been in this group of cricketers, I suppose, so it's not a short-term thing. But I'm confident, obviously that's why I'm accepting the position, that the playing group that is assembled has the talent, and I just think it needs a little bit more education and direction, and I believe that I can provide that for the group.
So you don't see making too many squad changes over the off-season?
First and foremost, no, but I'll have to sit obviously with Jamie and all of the high-performance staff. I've literally signed a contract 20 minutes ago, and I've flown in from Melbourne. It's a big change, so I'm not going to make any sweeping statements today about playing group. I'm going to hang around and watch this Shield game, and I certainly look forward to making some assessments along with the other high-performance staff.
What kind of education, mate?
Sorry?
What kind of education?
I think educating the players there's a lot of talented young players in this group, educating them on how to play the game first and foremost, and how to win big moments. My assessment, Richard, looking at this group from the outside in, now I'm on the inside, it may be totally different, but from the outside in, they play some really good cricket in periods, and then they play honestly some really poor cricket in short periods that have cost them games. So that's one area that I think stands out that I'll try and address immediately.
Is it poor planning that's been an issue? Poor planning?
Well, I can't comment obviously on previous regimes and planning. I wouldn't have a clue what they've done, but I'm confident in my own setup and structure that I can assure you that planning won't be a reason for the system falling down.
But why will yours work?
Why will mine work? Well, I suppose all I can offer is a history of success, Richard, with my time as a Victorian captain, coaching in the Indian Premier League with the Rajasthan Royals to success, coaching the Big Bash recently with success. So I'd like to think that I'm coming from a base that's had some success, and I hope the methods that I've learned from a number of coaches, one of them being David Hooks, to be perfectly honest, had a really positive influence on me. Along with John Scholes in Victoria and Greg Shippard, the current Victorian coach, have all been really good mentors for me. And I've learned a bit from all three, Scholes, Hooks and Shippard, that have got me to a place where I am today.
Will that Rajasthan role continue, Darren?
No, it won't. I resigned, stepped aside from the Rajasthan position probably about a month ago now. When I was here doing the Big Bash, I think I spoke with Richard at the time, or one of the media people about it. I've just felt that this job requires a full 100% commitment, and therefore I stepped aside from my duties in India, and I'm going to give this job 100%.